Good morning students. Welcome back to Sri GM Donda e-learning class. I am your English teacher Priyanka Srivastav and today we are going to study worksheet 2 Christmas in the Ban by author F. N. Chen. Students, before explaining the worksheet, let me tell you something about Christmas. Christmas is celebrated every year on 25th December. It is mainly the festival of Christians. But in today's time, the festival of Christmas has surpassed the religious boundaries and become a symbol of the holistic culture. Christmas is the festival of joy, peace and happiness. It is about sharing and helping others. So let's see in the worksheet 2 how John celebrates its Christmas festivals. So here first I will read the chapter and then I will explain you in detail. Only 2 or more days and Christmas would be here. John was standing at the window when he heard the noise of wheels coming up the road. He pressed his little nose close to the cold window pane and to his great surprise saw 2 large Christmas trees. Father and mother had both brought home a Christmas tree by mistake. John asked if he might have the extra tree. They agreed. The next day, when John had finished his lessons, he went to the kitchen. He asked Annie, the cook, if she would give him several cupfuls of salt, oats and cornmeal. He also asked for plates and an old wooden bowl. He gathered up all the things and carried them to the van. Christmas morning came and John hurried out to the barn. There stood the Christmas tree which he was going to decorate for his pet cat, Tinkle, and all the farm animals. He tied a paper bag of the oats to one of the branches of a tree for Brownie, the mare. Then he tied a bundle of hay on the other side of the tree. Students, here the meaning of barn is a large building on a farm or used for storing crops or keeping farm animals. Oats means a type of grain used as food for people and animals. Cornmeal means a kind of flour made from maize. Mare means a full-grown female horse. So here the writer describes that the only 2 more days are left for the Christmas and John was standing near the window. He heard the noise of wheels coming up from the road. John was so curious to know from where the noise of wheels coming. So he looked out from the cold window pane and he was very surprised because he saw 2 large Christmas trees near the house. So he immediately ran out from the room. He saw that the mother and father had both brought the Christmas tree for him, but by mistake they brought one more extra Christmas tree for him. So the next day, John put the Christmas tree near the barn and went to the kitchen to take some cupfuls of salt, oats, cornmeal, plate, wooden bowls from Annie. Here Annie is a cook. After gathering all the things, John carried them to the barn. On the next day, Christmas Day was there. John woke up early in the morning and went out to the barn. John decorates the Christmas tree for his pet cat, Tinkle, and for all the farm animals. The first thing he did was to get a paper bag of oats. He tied to one of the branches of a tree, Brownie for the mare. Then he made up several bundles of hay and tied this on the other side of the tree. Students, here the meaning of hay is dried grass. Now students, move on to the next page of your textbook. Not very high up, For Whiteface, the cow, under the tree, he placed a bowl of milk for Tinkle. On one plate, John kept the salt for the lamb, Snowdrop, and on another the cornmeal for the chickens, Scoot and Bill. When all was done, John stood back to look at his wonderful Christmas tree. Clapping his hands with joy, he ran to call father, mother, and Annie. They laughed when they saw what he had done. It was the funniest Christmas tree they had ever seen. They were sure the animals would like the presents John had chosen. So here students, John had made up several bundles of hay and tied these on the other side of the trees. Not quite so high up where the white face of the cow could reach them, and on the lowest branches he placed a bowl of milk for the Tinkle, and on the other plate John kept a salt for the lamb, Snowdrop, and on cornmeal for the chickens, Scoot and Bill. There was a busy time in the barn. Father, mother, and Annie were helping John. When all was done, John stood up off of a little way to look at his wonderful Christmas tree. John claps his hands with delight. He ran to call his father, mother, and Annie, and they laughed aloud when they saw what he had done with the Christmas tree. It was the funniest Christmas tree they had ever seen. They were sure the pets would like the presents of John had chosen. So students, here is the end of the worksheet number 2, Christmas in the Band. I hope you have understood worksheet 2 and enjoyed a lot. Thank you. Have a nice day.